Lil Wayne sold his catalog for $100 million.
Yeah.
Is Bieber's catalog? Oh, all right. That's weird. That's a crazy question. Is Bieber's catalog worth more than Lil Wayne's?
Absolutely not, but he's gonna get more. Is it though?
I know. I had to stop and give that some silence. I'll say Bieber's is worth more because Bieber's stretches a larger age demographic.
Damn.
We got little girls in elementary school that are gonna go, ooh,
Baby.
I mean, now we were listening to Carter 3, shit like that when we were in elementary school, but it wasn't marketed toward us. That was on some shit we had no business listening to. We just were.
Yeah.
He has everybody. And even though Wayne is global, I think Bieber is more global.
I mean, I'll give you like more global because he could go pop. He, got in his R&B bag. Bieber, I'm talking about. But damn, I just would think Wayne would be worth more. And we know Wayne just took the first number that they gave just because he needed it.
And he was headed in.
And that's why I think Wayne could have gotten more. That's why I'm saying like Bieber's getting 200. Justin Timberlake got 100. Wayne got 100. I'm like,
but Bieber like a Michael Jackson type of nigga.
No, you're correct. I'm just thinking Wayne could have gotten more.
I'm for sure Wayne could have gotten somewhere, but at least 175, somewhere between 150 and 175 for his catalog. What are we thinking before we get right into Bieber? Mm-hmm. If Drake had to sell his catalog today, what is?
I mean, the label just gave him 500.
I was gonna say I wouldn't sell if I was Drake. I wouldn't sell my catalog for anything.
Yeah, nothing less than 5. I'm selling my shit for $1 billion.
I was just about to say you might have to give Drake $1 billion for his catalog.
And that's fair. I don't see an argument. You can't argue with Drake if he asks for $1 billion.
We need to put a gauge on what masters are worth because we're saying what we think they're worth. Because if Drake's catalog is worth $1 billion, Bieber's catalog is worth $1 billion.
Is it though?
Corey,
I'm being for real, man.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. I don't know how this shit works, bro. Like
I know, what is the metric for the sale on masters?
Right, I still don't understand this. I still don't get it. Like, why are we selling? Who is purchasing? Why are y'all purchasing? What's about to happen in 5 years, 10 years? Like, why are we doing this? Everybody talks about own your masters, own your catalog, and then everybody's selling their catalog. What is it?
The thing that's hilarious is because I posed this question to you niggas on episode 67.
Billy Joel.
You're like, oh no, fuck it. Who gives a fuck about fucking Billy Joel giving up his masters? It was really Bob Dylan, which is huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Do you remember the price tag?
Bob Dylan, it was probably somewhere between $50 and $100 million. And we're talking about somebody that's hailed as the greatest songwriter of fucking all time. Mm-hmm. That's why I thought it was so big. But y'all really tried to clown me. But fast forward into episode 200. Yeah, it means something for music. And what's crazy is I feel like it means something's ending.
Me too. Maybe the streaming era is ending, man. Something is going on.
Oh, they're getting ready to wrap up the streaming era?
I think they're switching. His was estimated 300 million.
My thing is
Bob Dylan.
If the majors really went back and do the math and look at it, they made more money selling CDs.
Yes. Everybody knows that.
That's probably, yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, the streaming is cool now. Since 2015, it's been cool. But the artists and the labels are not making money like they used to.
But how do we get back? How do we get back to...
You don't get back to CDs.
That's what I'm saying. We don't get back to purchasing. They would have to shut down Apple Music and we'd have to go back to iTunes.
iTunes store, on God.
That's
the only way.
That's fucking horrible.
And that's not happening. It's not happening.
I think it could. The only people that would be mad at that is Apple and Spotify. Because that strokes the pockets of the majors.
I just don't see that, man.
But that's then we go back to independent music being extremely inaccessible. Corey, I know exactly where we're going. Holy shit.
Talk to me, man.
Nah. The major labels would love that shit, Corey.
Going back? That what you saying?
That would completely cut out independent music again.
Yeah. Definitely they're going to cut out the middleman and they eating. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want, honestly. That's why I'm saying, like,
because the Larry June that had to bang it out from the Bay, if we went back to a physical form of copies of or playing music that way, he would just have to grind it the fuck out again. Nah, it's just so much more easily accessible. Streaming. That's a way to make more money, major label wise, and to cut out the independent game. That sucks though. You think streaming would actually end, Corey?
I mean, it's hard to say that just because this is what we accustomed to. We stream everything. Y'all streaming this podcast. You know what I'm saying? So,
bitch.
Right. That's scary. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Cause I don't know if we don't have streams, what do we have? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for people to go back, and niggas don't want to spend that $9.99 for new albums every Friday, bro. I'm telling you, they don't. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know how we could. I don't know where we go. Just say if streaming was over, I don't know how niggas sell their music. I don't know how we get exposed to the music. I just don't see it happening. But selling the masters, something is coming, and I don't know what it is. But in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to look back on everybody that was selling their masters, and we're going to be like, oh, that's why they did it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what that is yet.
Okay. I'm seriously trying to sit here and think of what in the world they possibly could be selling their masters for.
It don't make sense.
No, because if it was that big, I feel like there'd be more people getting rid of their masters, Corey. Like, if Drake still has, well, Drake doesn't have his masters.
Universal.
Okay.
But go ahead. Where are you going? You saying not a lot of people are doing it. We're seeing more a little bit, but yeah, I get you.
No, I have to think about everybody that has their masters, because
that's the thing. It's not a lot of people that actually have their masters, like fully 100%.
Like, say Jay-Z sold his masters and the masters of Rockefeller and Rock Nation. Oh, then I would look upside the fucking head of everybody.
Yeah.
I just don't know what this could even mean. It just doesn't make any sense. To me, it just seems like niggas want more money. And they really can. No, they can't.
Okay, so let's look at it like this.
They can re-record all that shit too.
Maybe the streaming is not going away, right? And the artists see that and they're like, let me get as much money as I can right now because it's not going away. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe, you know, they're looking at it right now over the course of X amount of years. I'm not going to make $200 million total for my entire catalog from the streaming era.
Not in my lifetime.
Not in my lifetime. So let me get this bag right now. That would make sense to me, maybe, but I truly don't understand this shit, bro. I really don't.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Justin Bieber can sell his masters for $200 million faster than he can make it off of his music. Exactly. Because people really overestimate how much money these niggas are making off the actual albums and royalties from
and streams, bro.
They're making millions, but like the way you watch niggas turn into moguls and billionaires, it's not off of the songs. It's not off of the songs.
It's off the tours, it's off the merch, it's off the endorsements.
It's off of their fucking partners and brand deals and real estate and assets that they have outside of it that they were able to acquire with the music money.
Exactly. But and when you say that makes more sense, man. Like I said, maybe that is the case. Maybe they see the era that we're in. They see, hey, we're not making a lot of money, even though we're making new music and the guys are streaming, the fans are streaming our songs. We're not making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So let me sell my catalog for right now, all the music that I've made up until this point, right? Because new music, that'll still be theirs, right? Because they're only selling up until this point.
Yes, and it's on some shit like... say Justin Bieber sat down with his management or with his people and they were like, by the time you're 80, you will have only have accrued $75 million off of all your music.
Right.
I'm sorry. Whereas you can just re-record it after you sell it. Mm-hmm. He can sell that shit for $200 million and still re-record it. The same way Taylor Swift doesn't have her masters, but she re-recorded all the shit. Ashanti's about to re-record all the shit because Irv has it. Mm-hmm. He can just re-record all of that shit over again, drop them, and make money again, and still have that under his name.
I guess. Is that smart though?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I found out, like, if I turned 95 and would have only made $80 million off of my shit,
of course.
but I can cash in $200 million off of it right now.
No, yeah, that, I mean, I get that, but I'm saying like the re-recording.
Yes, that's smart.
That's smart. Okay.
But
just because, you know, it don't sound the same as the original, so that's why I say it's
selfish, because you're not thinking about the family tree. Mm-hmm. The family tree could reap the benefits forever off of your music.
Exactly.
But
for generations, that's why I look at it. And like I said, I don't know, but you know, the theme these days is own.
But do you really want to own your masters?
Exactly.
Or is it more valuable to own your masters or to have them? Well, it's more valuable to have them and have the option to keep them or sell them. Mm-hmm. Let me not confuse that with the artist that never had the option to even purchase their shit. Is still owned by the label.
Right.
But yeah, we should definitely look more into whether it's more beneficial to own your masters or to sell them back.
Yeah, man, we definitely need to look into that. But I did want to just touch more on Justin Bieber, his deal. They are calling it for the specific company that is purchasing his masters is going to be their largest acquisition in their history. You know what I'm saying? $200 million. This includes Justin Bieber's 6 albums over a decade, all the singles that we love, all the collabs over the years. He's selling it, $200 million, man. So, like we said, you know, everything that we mentioned, it makes sense. Maybe streaming is going away. Maybe it's not. Maybe these guys are looking at it in the long run. You know, hey, I'm not going to make as much money 20 years from now if we stay with the streams, if we stay in this era. So let me get as much as I can now. Like, that makes more sense for the older artists to me. Like Justin Timberlake selling his shit for $100 million. I get that.
It's not worth it anymore.
Exactly, because he's not making music, right? Justin Bieber is still making music. That's why I'm always confused. Like,
well, no, I mean, in 2022, Justin Bieber's back catalog is not worth $200 million anymore.
Okay.
Now, say the streaming age was popping right after he had finished Future Sex or something, or finished 2020.
You talking Timberlake or
Timberlake?
Okay, my bad.
Right after he finished like 2020,
right.
Or the 2020 experience, he could have got his masters off for 100 to 100, like 50 million, something like that. These days, I'm not paying Justin Timberlake that much for his fucking masters. Justin Timberlake can get 50 to 100.
I mean, they gave him 100. He sold for 100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like he's not doing Bieber.
He's not doing 2. Yeah. But I get that. That's why I'm saying I get the older artists.
Yes.
Get as much as you can right now.
You are right.
I get that.
Yes, and I was really rebutting, but ended up supporting your point.
Right.
Because,
maybe we were just confused. But yeah, that's
we were confused on. Yeah.
I get the older artists, like we said, Justin Timberlake, Iggy Azalea recently, she sold her shit. You know what I'm saying? Like artists like that.
We need to talk about that
one. but artists who are not like really popping, right?
Yeah, but she didn't really disclose how much she sold hers for. She just said it was a 7-figure deal. That shit better have been 10 million, nigga.
Yeah, it probably wasn't it couldn't be no more than 15. Couldn't have been. Maybe I'll give her 20, bro.
I don't.
I'll give her 20 max.
Now, you right. 15 and are you saying 5? Holy shit, 5 million. The only reason is crazy. That's fucking hilarious. The only reason why I up her maybe to the 15-20 range is because of what her tracks did on soundtracks and in movies, TV shows. That first things first is that slow-mo of every teenage to mid-20s girl walking out when they feel good during the TV shows and movies. I see it.
Yeah. Fancy, right?
Yeah, just remember the hair flip, the slow-mo, the first things first, while whoever it is walking out to the camera. That made a lot of money.
That's the only reason why I would say
soundtrack music.
Right. 10, 15, 20 max.
In the year 2013 because she smoked it.
Right. But Iggy's not getting 50, 100. No way. No fucking way.
Pure white privilege, if so. Pure white privilege.
And I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh, they fucking give it to us.
I was going to say, wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, man, like we said, that's just an interesting conversation. Like we said, we always say we need to research it more, and we do. It's just still not making sense, man, because it's new.
No, we need to speak
really
to somebody.
Dive in.
No, we're gonna have to actually talk to somebody that gave their masters away
and be like, why did you do it?
Like, no, for real. Like,
no, like really tell us what's going on.
Like, take us to the islands and tell us. So, so you'll really tell us.
For real, man.
Are we ready to get out of there though?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's move on.